This is where we start the day. Come on, Jordan, keep up.
I'm trying. I gotta stay steady.
This is it. DarkZero headquarters. Or it was for a long time.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Pops, computer. Remember we had the Clever Touch over there? You guys came in and I gave you the pitch.
Yep.
Right here. This is where it was.
And that was it. And as soon as I entered this room, I knew, I was like, I'm in the right place.
Because of the pops?
Like, yes. I was like, this guy gets it.
Do you know what an artist and a sniper have in common? But by the time I'm done, that number goes down to 0. Hang in there. I got you, man. Just let me know when grenades start flying. Okay, guys? Time to go. Device is going down.
I don't understand why it hides certain replies. Dude, I'm gonna watch this thing again.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol Baskin at Big Cat Rescue. Honduras, you don't have to worry about Canadian getting neutered. I'm sure he's quite the tiger now, but to look like that,
A little bit
that'd be
giggle.
great.
Anyway, so I sent her a note that said, I sent her a note that said I've got a friend named Honduras and he has 5 cats. And so she doesn't know. I sent her a note that said I have.
She actually thinks that Sean has.
I have a
5
friend
cats.
named Honduras, and he has 5 cats, and he's really concerned that one of them has to get neutered. And would she please reassure him? And boy, she nailed it. She really nailed it. Good job, Carol. Good job.
What I usually do is...
Why would that matter?
Well, I don't know, just like, I didn't know...
He can be out there. It's a dog. He's a dog. See? Look, he's loving it. He's loving it. Bye, buddy. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Miss you.
Okay, he's gonna stick his head through.
Careful.
Careful.
Okay.
All right.
Careful.
But you can use that. I mean, that's why we put it in.
And this is a no. Oh my god.
So, did you kill it? Tell me about it.
I got this like trivia paper.
A trivia paper? Was there someone else in there with you?
No. Well, there's like a t-shirt or like something like that. But like that was it.
Was it on a computer or like a piece of paper?
Paper.
Did you like it? Was it fun? Proud of you.
Um,
I'm proud of you.
Ow, my ear.
I heard him all the time. All right.
All right,
Me and
listen,
Uncle
family.
Jordan have to get back to work, okay?
Okay.
I need actors and actresses.
This is what it actually looks like. Mwah, goodbye. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Mwah.
Love you.
Okay. Off to work, you poo. Bye, y'all. See you tonight. Heading back to the team house. Holy shit, look at those wheels.
Oh God,
Did you get them?
Dude, I don't understand how that's
Oh my God.
legal.
It's not. That's why he's getting pulled over. Being somebody who was relatively new to esports, I got to go through a personal journey a bit to a point where it was something that was kind of external to where it was internal. And I met the guys and I understood the scene and I understand what goes into it. And it was actually a very cool experience. I think I love the competitive nature of what we do. I also love the competitive nature of esports social media teams, right? And you don't, some are not competitive, but we sort of choose to be. And I love that aspect of it.
I think we've compared ourselves to like a combination of G2 and Astralis.
Astralis, yep.
Right.
I won't say that G2 is not a competitive org, because they are. I think it would be unfair to say.
No, but
that
more
they're
from a
not.
social standpoint, we mimic them more than anyone.
Exactly, and there's sort of an aspect of excellence out of Astralis that, from a comp perspective, those are both lofty goals. I mean, both those orgs are have a lot to look up to. A lot of orgs that have been around for a long time, I believe that they've kind of gotten lazy and they forget what we're doing here, and they
Entertainment.
Yeah, that we're here to entertain, right? And we're here to engage our fans, and we're giving something to the esports ecosystem. I do think, even though we give them a hard time, I think Space Station does a good job. I think G2 does a good job. Just to name a couple that I really like.
Well, think about EG as like a counterpoint.
EG is just
very stale, and they've just kind of stuck to the script, right? There's no real identity.
Yeah, they're like a zombie org. There's going to be sort of dead bodies on the road to success here, and I think if you're not pushing it, if you're not innovating, then you run a high risk of being one of those orgs that sort of doesn't make it.
Matt, who's the best hugger in the house?
Jordan. Susan.
Wait, you have to do that again. Who's the best hugger in the house?
Brandon Carr. Just a baby.
Does he need to go goodnight?
Yeah. Should take his own advice. Go good night.
You want to tuck him in bed?
No.
Dude, you are something else, dude.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Tyler. Dude.
Tyler, who's your favorite person that works at DarkZero? That starts with a J.
No comment.
What do you think about the DG uniform
I'm jealous.
announcement?
We should do the same thing.
Who had the best dance move?
Next. 100%.
It's always next.
How many drinks do we go through?
A
We
lot
go
of it.
through
We love
more
Red Bull.
drinks than we could fit down our mouth.
What?
What?
I'm sorry.
Rewind that. Take. You're not fun.
Our mouths can take a lot of drinks. Trust me.
Yeah, get Paul.
Our mouths can take a lot of drinks. Red Bull sponsor us. We can fit a lot of Red Bulls down our mouth.
Oh dearest Red Bull, you know how greatly we adore thee, how much we drink of thee, your delicious amber effervescence, your magical ability to give us wings. You are a can of bliss and beauty, and how we delight in your astounding, magnificent, glorious taste. We implore thee, more, as much as we can fit down our mouths. Signed, 9 lovers of DarkZero.
Alex is out there throwing out the vibe right now. Did you notice that?
I got a dumpy on.
He's
Look at that.
He's
thick
throwing it
meat.
out. What's up, boys?
Like Kim Kardashian out here.
I was worked with Kickstarter before all this. He was one of the first guys that I reached out to, and I love Michael. I still consider him a friend, and I love the way that he thinks about Siege and work ethic and all these things. And early on, before I ever reached out to any teams, that was some of his concern, was like, okay, you're saying all these things, you want to do all these things, but like, I don't know if people are going to accept that. You're going to get them in, and they may just say, well, no, that's not how we do things. And that was always a concern of mine, wanting to build a high expectation, high reward culture. And I've always felt it's been really awesome to me to see you guys and the team kind of challenge yourselves, and challenge each other, and really take this challenge that we've got ahead of us, which is like, we want to be the best in the world at something, right? And that's really difficult to do. But we've made some roster changes over the years, and watching, like, for instance, Paul has become such a champion for us, right? In terms of culture.
He's a different person, not just a player. He's a different person now.
He is, and Alex too now. I mean, just the positive changes that, like, I feel like people are going through is really really encouraging to me. I think there's some really cool things happening that way.
I mean, even then, we're still setting the culture. Whether it's stressing the details, that's something that we've been talking a lot about last week. Something that I've been stressing to different guys individually about how important that aspect is. And I think people overlook everything. They all think the details don't matter. It's all brushed over. And then you have someone like us who's like trying to stress that, make that a priority in order to reach like a level of oneness, I guess, to get to the next level.
I've always thought if I was going to bring on another team, I need another Brandon, right? And I need somebody who really believes in what we're doing to kind of head it up and be there.
I think that's the most important
basis.
thing. Like, yeah, you need leadership to truly believe in the message.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's something that I have had to learn. Like there have actually been a lot of cool things, whether I learn it from you or from a book, and I almost too quickly try to voice it myself, but not because I believe in it. It's just like I know I've been told it's good, you know, and I'm more of like a speakerphone rather than the person sending the message. So yeah, that's definitely the most important part. And ideally, if you brought on like other teams, our team, our program would be in a position to completely exemplify what you want them to reach.
Like, so you need them in the same spot, right? I think you do. I think you got to have them in the same. Like, if we got another team, I would want them at the facility in Vegas where we're moving, just to be next to you guys all the time, and so that it can kind of all gel together.
Literally, like, Mint, do this.
Yeah, I want to do this.
It's going on, by the way.